And that's where Philadelphia will take over. They need a couple of scores. And coming up prior to the end of this afternoon's game, we will select the Miller Lite player of the game. Right now, a lot of Tampa candidates, not much of the other end.
I would say so. Tampa Bay getting off to a good start here early.
Tough start for them in Philly, in Cleveland. They come up with a victory. Exactly the start that Sam Weiss was hoping for.
Saltwater and Cunningham together. They need to gel right now.
Cunningham fires. It was almost intercepted by Brooks, but he dropped it. Intended for Ed West, the tight end, and it looked like Brooks was going to have his first NFL interception.
Good coverage on the play by Brooks. It's a second read. He's right with him. He steps in right in front of the ball. Should have held on to it. Yeah, that's why he plays defense. He's not a receiver.
So Ed West did a good job of pouncing on him as soon as the ball came near. 2nd and 10. Cunningham, quick drop. And Turner couldn't hold on. Lonnie Martz with some good coverage on the play. Turner thought there was interference. There is a flag thrown.
Pass interference, defense, number 51. First down.
Turner was right. So they'll move it up to about the 38-yard line.
Look at all the new Philadelphia starters for 1995.
All on offense there.
That's probably some of the problems. Sometimes it takes time for them to gel, but they have to gel quick. If they drop this one, then they go out to a tough Arizona team.
4 new starters on the offensive line as Cunningham back on 1st and 10. Fires downfield, and Waters incomplete. He saw Charles Dimry coming, and he stopped.
I'm telling you something. I'll tell you what. He saw Charles Dimry close on the play, and his feet stopped moving.
And that has not endeared himself to the Eagle fans here.
Look at right there. He stops. He's looking at the guy. He's looking right in his eyes. Wow. I'll tell you what. If I'm the owner and I'm spending that kind of cash, I'm a little upset right now.
Hearing the footsteps and then seeing the helmet of Dimry come right at you. 2nd down and 10. Cunningham hit. Intercepted. Lonnie Martz. And Martz has some room to bring it back. Tackle at the 39, and it has fallen apart here for the Eagles.
Pressure on the quarterback by number 75, Eric Curry. Let's take a look at the pressure coming. Eric Curry, former first-round draft choice. Look at him. Working against the rookie. Barrett Brooks turns the corner, gets a piece of his shoulder, brings him down as he's releasing it. Result, Lonnie Martz with the interception.
Again, this is a Tampa Bay team that had 20 sacks all last year. Last in the NFL. They've got 5 this afternoon and a number of pressures.
Quite a credit to defensive line coach Tom Pratt, who has come in and joined the club this offseason. Has done quite a great job.
And Rusty Tillman, the defensive coordinator, he gives a lot of credit to Pratt. Just under 3.5 to play. 21-6, Tampa Bay in control. They've got the ball at the Philadelphia 39. Eric Brett as a hole and gets 4 yards. I want to remind you this game presented by the authority of the National Football League and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Philadelphia Eagles and the National Football League is prohibited.
Well, it looks like Philadelphia is tucking its tails a little bit here with 3:03 left. They know they're going to run the ball. As a coach, when you're losing in this situation, you don't want to see your defense quit. You want to see them fight it all the way to the end.
2nd down and 6. Eric Brett's going to get most of the calls now, and he's got another first down, or at least very close to it. After a slow start, Red has come up big here in the 2nd half.
As we said before, it takes some time to get his motor running, but once he does, he gets in the flow of the game, and he came out the 2nd half, and this guy's been carrying the ball exceptionally well. Remember, he started off early with 0 yards, and then he had 5 yards on 3 carries, and now look at it, 24, 79 yards, 1 touchdown.
Just shy of the first down, so a 3rd and 1. coming up on the 2-minute warning, and Waters has really had a long afternoon. And Dilfer will let it run down. 2-minute warning here in Philadelphia. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Trent Dilfer, looking to turn their franchise around. They've been solid all afternoon. Eagles under Jeff Lurie, trying to see what's gone wrong with his football team. His free agent Ricky Waters has had a long afternoon. He's fumbled twice, lost it once, and just had a big pass that he should have caught that he just gave up on because he saw a defensive back ready to hit him.
The young man is sleeping. Can't even keep the youngsters into the game. Nobody's excited here in Philadelphia today. Look at the crowd.
You get the feeling they're just waiting for the traffic to thin out. 2 minutes remaining, 3rd and 1. Dilfer will go himself, and it doesn't look like he got it. Depending certainly on where the officials mark the football. Trent Dilfer, in his 2nd year out of Fresno State, has had a very solid afternoon. He's had some pressure. He had to go out for a game, but Sam Weiss has to be proud of him.
This team's going to be a team that competes in the NFC Central, Mike. If you look at that division, it's really wide open. You know, today Green Bay's not putting any points on the board up there. Detroit, you never know what team's going to show up. Bears have struggled. This could be a year for Tampa Bay to really make a move in the Central Division.
Maybe a long year for the Eagles. I want to give special thanks today to our producer Keith Pelling, director Michael Frank, our statistician Chuck Gardner, and spotter Ron Reed, and all the members of the crew. Great job this afternoon from everyone. Terrific camera work as we open the 95 NFL season. So a first down on the spot. It didn't look like he got it, but he got a very kind spot from the official. And with 1:47 and ticking, Tampa Bay looks like they're going to start off the season with a strong road win. This pretty much will be the play the rest of the way. As Eric Brett gains about 5. And our Miller Lite player of the game, we're going to give it to that gentleman right there, Trent Dilfer. Strong leadership shown this afternoon. Not spectacular, but solid when he had to.
Well deserved. Well deserved. I really like the young guy's confidence. And he came into the meeting yesterday. We talked to him. He has a lot of poise and just an aura about him. He can run an offense. He wants to be a good player. And all those meetings, all off season with Sam Weiss, really starting to pay off. Over 80 meetings.
There was no off season for Trent Dilfer. Second and 5. Red again, quickly hit. Gobea with the initial hit, and he gets a couple. Still short of the first down as the seconds tick away. An impressive way to start the season for Tampa Bay.
Boy,
and in Philadelphia,
I'll tell you what. You look at the Bucs' schedule they got coming up. Their 2 toughest ones were here, at Philly and at Cleveland next week. They got one out of Philadelphia. Now they go up and play a tough Brown team. Then it's the Bears, the Redskins, the Carolina Panthers, the Bengals, the Vikings. Sam Weiss real happy, congratulating Eric Rett, and I'm sure he's going to give a big hug to Dilfer when he comes off on the sidelines also.
3rd and 3, final seconds of this one, and that will do it. For those who have remained, boos for the Eagles, but Trent Dilfer and the Buccaneers and head coach Sam Weiss very pleased with the opening performance here in 95. 2 former assistants, Rhodes and Weiss.
I'll tell you what, there's the 2 quarterbacks, and both of them had good games. Randall moved the offense well. They just couldn't score points. Sam Weiss came in here with a good game plan, utilized it, executed it well. Tampa Bay came out a winner, off to a great start. For Philadelphia, they got a tough road ahead of them. Next week it's at Arizona. Then it's San Diego here, last year's AFC champions. Then at the Raiders. You know they have a tough team.
So Cunningham hopes to turn it around for Philadelphia, but our final score here at Veterans Stadium, Tampa Bay defeats Philadelphia 21-6. Coming up, the NASDAQ stock market post-game report with James Brown, Terry, and Howie. For Bill Moss,